Welcome. This is Crime Queen. If you are joining us for the first time, this is where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which dwells from within us, that which comes alive, makes us smile. Hence, we say the crimson light is live. So, the crimson light is our personal journey, our collective journey of actualizing soulful love. Here to carry on with this journey, we are having fun with numerology words and seeing how we can apply or implement them in our lives to become better expressions of ourselves. Okay, so we have been doing a series of presentations on sacrifice again because sacrifice is a word that seems to encapsulate everything that we are or have practiced or conditioned by, and so on. So, we are just really exploring the essence and depth of sacrifice. Well, we are attempting to at least. Right. So, I know there is a lot of writings on this board, but I would just like to carry on the presentation from. So, if you just bear with me and focus in perhaps where we are focusing together, we might get the gist of it. So, the last presentation I've done is really to elaborate how heaven, hell, and earth, heaven, hell, and earth seem to be one and the same. But of course, we see that with 25 hair, um, it had given us the numerical value of 7, and then they seem to have been beckoning a call or understanding to seeing why, or is it not 10, or is it really we see that we can have the same numerical value as 28 by seeing the dynamics of what takes place in 4, because we are in that four corners of the earth, we are in that four dimension, we are in that four elements, and so on. So we are in the four gospels, and we see there is in that earth realm, it's as if it's beckoning our attention to look at this, um, which I have painted it as 4, but it's like an axle. I am looking at it, it's a cross, it's an axle, it's an X. It has so much, as I call it, it is that presence. What's the word I used was its presence is so magical and magnificent. So we see what's happening here. Let's get presence is at play in this very point here. I thought it was only at this point, but of course, we get an insight. This is where we see that everything we are is already within us. We just need to activate the crimson light essence, which is the number 5, to become alive and see what is happening within us, experience it and acknowledge it and appreciate it. Okay, so here we are with the axle. Now, if you look at my presentations on truth, you would see that of all, and I believe that we did look at the words sacrifice as well, but on truth, I also discovered that there was the north, south, east, and west, because this came about by Christ saying, "Oh, I am the way, the truth, and the light." So the word way equals 4. And so that's how we had the 4 um, corners of the earth, meaning we are 4, we are north, south, east, west, and this is what's represented here. And of course, just while I'm saying this, I'm getting a message that I should really say this is where we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The three here is really a message to say that before we get to this point of realization, we have got that um, Holy Spirit guidance. That is what is there with us. So, okay. Just mentioning that, I felt a need to say that. Okay. So in that north, south, east, west, the word north comes to 30. Or is it? Let's just do it right here. North. So that is 10, 20, 30. Right. So I have stuck the word north, it comes to 30. So there is so I thought the 3 here was indicating the third eye. This is where we have the third eye. Okay. So we have the third eye here. And it's that third eye is telling or giving us the message when we have opened this third eye, we are in recognition or realizing the 5 spirit, the Christ spirit. Some call it the 5th dimension too. It's just what come to mind. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we see that we are able to see on either sides. There is another beautiful thing has just happened. We are able to see on either side the 3, the Holy Spirit, and the Christ Spirit. 3 and 5 is 8. It takes us back to 8, which is the Supreme God Spirit. Okay, that's beautiful. Isn't that delicious? Oh, I think this is awesome. Oh, I'm just going with the flow. Okay, so we see that happens here, of course, and also we have the workings here. Um, the reason why I felt it was important to bring this about because it also shows from this point when we have um, our eyes open, the 2 3s, 2 3s are 6. We also it's taking us to the 6 mark. Okay. We also done the numerical value for each position, which was north 30, the south was 20, so that's 2, and the west is 4, which is way as well, which is where we acknowledge presence as well also in the west and presence and it's no wonder 4 is here as well. Presence is in the west, so this would be the east and my west here, so it's the opposite on the screen, I suppose. Okay, so we have presence here and acknowledging that we also have in the east, because the word east comes to 9. And I believe, let's just do this quickly, EAST. So that's 5, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the word east comes to 9. Directly 9. It's no, okay. So this is 9. So we see if we were to, so 9, this in itself is actually showing us the direct motion. It's a direct illustration of what takes place in this point. 9 is facing here in the east, 9 is here. The 4 is here on this side of the spectrum. 2 is pointing to that 2, the basket, the union, the partnership, all that we need to blend to become one. We also see with 3. So if we added 2 and 3, that gives us 5. 5 is the Christ spirit we are talking about. If we add here 4 and 9, that would be 12, 13. 13 would be 4. So that 4 and 5 would still be 9. The 9 we are trying to accomplish here. Isn't that delicious? So we see how truth, 2 3s, 6, and also, let's see, I believe 6. Okay, let's do this quickly. The 369, 369. Okay, so we'd have, let's want to go back to heaven and okay. So we'd have 369 and 369. So we'd be going on like this. So basically, here we would have 3 fours 12. Let's see. Yes, 1 and 2. Yeah. So this 3 here is is pointing to a new mark, a new cycle. So although we have a cycle, right? This is beautiful. This is really delicious. This is delicious. Like I was pointing out, so there is a 4, but there is 3 here. So it's as if there are circles and intercircle. So 3 is pointing like this, but also 4 would be a sort of overlap takes place there. There is a relationship takes place there, and it's the number 7 in this case. This is beautiful, which is what we are calling Earth. So number 7, the 3 and the 4 is number 7, which is Earth, and 4 sevens are 28, and 2 and 8 is 10. Wow. And 10, of course, is 1. So we see how it's as if we are getting a formula for a three dimension of heaven, hell, and earth. I think the question is, how do we recognize where we're at? I'm hoping we are able to do that through just knowing which number. Of course, we are able to do that. That's what we are meant to do. So, again, this is pointing out the D that I was concerned about is probably saying that D3 dimension, because we are starting a 3 here. So 3 dimensions. Okay. All right. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have found this fun. If you like this presentation, remember to click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualizing self love. In the meantime, spill over with love. Stay bright and stay ignited. Namaste.